Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and today we're going to take our Shutter Shades image for our single and turn it into an animated video for Spotify Canvas. Shutter Shades got released on Friday, September 9th, but just before noon, and I didn't have a chance to make a video for this yet. So I'm doing it now. I had to wait until it actually hit Spotify before making a canvas for it. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to get rid of like the text and then have these above and below. But first what we have to do is change the camera size. So I'm going to go into our regular viewport viewing shader. I'm going to right click on the camera. I come up here to our render properties, which is not where it is, render output properties, and change this from 3000 by 3000 to 1080 by 1920. And I'm just going to go ahead and right click on that text and right click on this text and then just drag it out of the camera. I'm going to select these two sunglasses and then hit Shift S, selection to cursor, which will stack them on top. Deselect it and then right click on the one on top and drag it up to about there. Take this one and drag it down. And then I'm going to add a new one. So I'm going to right click on the top one, hit Shift D to duplicate it, left click to place it. And then I'm going to drag it so it's not right there. And then I'm going to hit Shift S, selection to cursor. So it's right in the center. They may not be completely separate, like as space-wise between each other, but you're not really going to notice that. Not with the bloom effect. As you can see, we now have two blue ones. So I'm going to select this, keep this selected, and I'm going to go to the materials properties, and I'm going to select, actually I'm going to hit this 2 over here to make it a single user copy so I can change the color without messing with it. And instead of going to the shader editor at the moment, I can click here and turn this into, let me go to RGB, turn it to red, oops, turn the blue all the way down, and now we got a nice red color for that. So we're going to animate this. And the thing I'm thinking of doing is animating the emission strength. So that we'll go to our shader editor, go to our viewport render view. I'm going to get rid of the UV editor window. I'm going to move this bottom one down a little bit so we have some more space, and then I'm going to come over here. When the cursor goes to a plus, you can drag a window up. And I'm going to turn this into our timeline. I'm going to middle mouse and scroll out. And you can't see my screencast keys anymore. Sadness. But if I do anything, I will mention what it is. I don't know why screencast won't work in, like, I don't know, the shader editor. Something I will have to look into. We're going to take our first one, and we're going to animate the emission strength. And as you can see, I have pulled up a timeline, and with our shader editor at the bottom. Had issues, my keyframes disappeared, so I'm redoing this, but I digress. Let's see. So right click and select the top one. I'm going to hover over the emission strength, or actually I'm going to set the emission strength to 0, hit enter. And then I'm going to hit I to keyframe, and you can see the keyframe show up in the timeline right there. I'm going to go to frame 20, and I'm going to click on the strength again and put 50, and then stay hovered over the strength and hit I to insert another keyframe. And we're going to keep doing this all the way across. And I will cut this part out because it gets quite boring. So in order for me to make this like completely seamless, I'm going to need to this one does, so frame 39 would be 2.50. I'm going to come back to frame 120. What did I say it was? 2.39. Go 2.5. Back to frame 120. 2.5. Enter. Insert a keyframe. That way it will look seamless. So I'm going to rewind and we're going to play. There we go. Much better. We're going to do the same thing with these, except we're going to start them at different strengths. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to rewind. See, it's disappeared now. Right click on that one. And where is, right here. Scroll in so you can see. So I'm going to start this probably at a strength of 10. Insert keyframe, and then we're going to go to 20. Go 50, and then insert a keyframe. And my keyframes have disappeared. It is keyframing. So I don't know what is going on. And this happens sometimes. They'll just disappear. And let's see. I don't think I can find it over here. Let's see. Nope. All right. So let's see. So we did 10. We did 20. Let's see. We rewind. 10. 20, and we're going to go to 40. Take it back down to 10. Insert a keyframe and continue on. 9 is at 12. So on frame 120, I'm going to set that strength to 12. And then insert a keyframe. Let's rewind and watch them both. All right. Not the best animation in the world. Now it's time to do this one. Oh, hilarious. Why is that strength at 20? These were all like 50. Weird. Alright. So I'll just leave that at 20. Well, let me get... Actually, I did the 10. Yeah, 20. I'm going to insert a keyframe for that. See, they're back again. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. And then I'll take this to 50. Insert a keyframe, and we'll just continue to do that. And we're going to sneak up on one that's before it gets to 0. Or not 0, but to, like, what frame am I on? Am I on? Alright, that's frame 79, so I need 2150. Or 21.500. In here. 21.5. And then insert a keyframe. That way it's seamless. I don't understand why they sometimes just disappear and then just you can't find them again. It's really annoying. Yeah, let me go back to my layout. Drag this down. Okay, so I got... Okay, so that one's there. That one's disappeared. Let's see, and it won't... Yeah, I can't get it to come back. So let's just rewind and play. Yeah, like I said, not the best animation in the world. So we're gonna save our file. I should have saved it as a different file. Crap. Oh well. All the elements are still here. Anyway, I'm going to go to my output. We're not going to render as a PNG. We're going to render as an MP4 if I can find it. Let's see, is FFmpeg encoding MPEG 4. Color management. Override. Standard. look. Where is it? Very high contrast. We'll leave it as it is. Control save. I need to select the output. Let's not output it there. We'll save it into here. Gonna accept the folder. And then go to File, or actually Render Animation. And you can see it's going through really, really quickly. I probably shouldn't have had that top one go to 0. Oh well. It'll make it a little more interesting. That does seem like that center one isn't. Sitting back is not in the center. I'm not entirely worried about it at all. So we'll just let it render out its 120 frames. And then we'll hop over to our Spotify for Artists and upload it there. Now, once you've finished your Canvas video, you're going to go to your Spotify Artists page, and I'll put links in the description below on how to get there. It's basically just artist.spotify.com. You have to sign up for an account there, log in, do all that other fun, wonderful stuff, but I'm going to show you how to add the canvas to your Spotify. So you're going to click on Music, and then I'm going to click on Shutter Shades. And over at the top, you can see my plays there. It's sad. It's because I haven't done really any marketing for it yet. So we're going to click Add Canvas. And this little window will pop up. Now I'm going to select my video. Actually, I'm going to drag it in and drag our MP4 into here. It is what it is. It's fine. So you can check it on here, and then you can click Next. Yes, I agree to the terms and conditions of Canvas. And that's uploading. Your Canvas could take up to 10 minutes to process. You may close this window. We'll let you know your Canvas is on Spotify, but could it still take about an hour to appear for some listeners? Okay. So I guess I will close this window, and it says here, your Canvas for Shutter Shades is on Spotify. And that's it. That's all you have to do to make your little video. There are sites that you can use, like DistroKid, to make that you can like select pre-made canvases for your songs. I just didn't do it because I prefer to do everything myself, even though this was not exactly a spectacular animation. It'll serve a purpose. It's fine. If I end up changing it later, I'll do that. But for right now, it's fine as I see it. So, have you ever made a Canvas video for Spotify? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.